Hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is video 3 of my Sisterlocks 101 series. Today we're going to be talking about the installation day. What do you need on the day of your Sisterlocks installation? This day will start really early. Let's see. For me, it was 8 o'clock. I started at 8 in the morning and I went all the way to 10 p.m. something like that first day. So the most important thing that you need to do for installation day is, I would say, get a good night rest. That's not always easy. I'm a mom of 3 and I have to take care of my family, the house and everything. And I am not somebody who goes to bed early in general. I'm a night owl, so I prefer going to bed late. But I would say if you can ever talk yourself into it, get a good night rest for your installation day, because it's going to be a long day. Actually, it's going to be a long couple of days because it might take you 2 or 3 days to do the whole installation. So try to get as much of a good night's rest as you can the day prior to your installation. And also prepare your stuff, especially if you're gonna have to leave the house early. Prepare everything so that it's ready for you to go, so that in the morning you don't have to run around, because, well, if you're an early riser in general, you do your stuff in the morning, do that. But I would personally say prepare your stuff the night before so that it's ready to go in front of the door, ready for you when you get out of bed. Next thing I would say is wear comfortable clothing. Loungewear mainly is what I suggest. Wearing pajama pants or pants that don't look like they're pajama pants, but they could be pajama pants, or really loose leggings, not too tight, especially around the waist, because you're going to be sitting a lot, and the pants that kind of dig into your skin are not the best pants to wear, even if they're leggings. So if they're tight leggings that are really structured, I wouldn't suggest that. I would suggest the legging types that are really loose, not loose, but they're not that tight and they don't fit tightly. You wear them mainly around the house, I would say. So I had a pair like that. That's what I decided to wear on that day. And you wear depending on the season that you're going to be doing your hair, something warm or something not too warm. I did my hair in end of February, beginning of March, and I tried to wear something comfortable and warm, but wearing layers, so that if I got too hot, I could remove layers, and when I got colder, I could put layers back on. I think that's the best way, because if you get hot and you can't remove your sweater, well, then you're just going to be hot. Or if you get cold and you don't have anything, I would say that's not the best either. And if you're someone who thinks you're going to be needing something to just put over yourself, like a little throw, I would suggest to bring that. If you can bring it, put it in your bag and have it ready in case you get cold, and just put something over yourself. A little throw, something that's not too bulky to pack, but still keeps you warm, is a good idea. And with the throw, I would say bring a neck pillow. Also, you might need it. I personally didn't need anything like that. The chair I was sitting on was okay, but bring it just in case. And also, in the same topic of staying warm, I would say wear warm socks or bring warm socks depending on the season. If you're in between seasons, like if it's the spring or the end of the winter and you don't know how it's going to be there, just bring an extra pair of socks just in case you get cold feet, and you can just wear them. I thought that was something useful that I actually always have in my bag when I go somewhere. Like if I go to even get my hair retightened, I would bring an extra pair of socks just in case I need to wear something if I get cold. So it's not a bad idea to do that. The next thing that I would suggest that you bring, of course, is entertainment. Depending on when your consultation, when you went to visit the salon or the person, if it's at her house, how her setup is. It might be possible for you to watch television there, but it might not. So if it's not possible, or if you're not sure, I would say bring an iPad. I personally think an iPad is better than bringing your whole laptop. But if you don't have an iPad, or if you prefer to bring your laptop to do some work, that's a possibility as well. You can also bring a book or several books, depending on how fast you read. You might finish the book because it's going to be a while. And if you're really into reading, you might just read through it on your first day and maybe need another book on the second day, because it's over 12 hours most of the time, the whole day. So bring entertainment, bring something that you can do to listen to music, to watch shows, YouTube videos, like on your iPad or maybe your phone. Bring chargers to be able to charge those things just in case if you use them up and you need to, of course, charge them, because the battery is going to deplete while you're there, of course. And what else can you bring that's good for entertainment? I think that's about it. You can ask about the Wi-Fi code, and if there's no Wi-Fi, I would say download your Netflix shows, download your YouTube videos if you have YouTube Premium, because if there's no Wi-Fi or if she doesn't provide a Wi-Fi code, then you will have something to do. And usually on my regular appointments, I just go scroll through Instagram. I just listen to podcasts. You know, you could do all those kind of things. It's it's a time where you can do whatever you want, lounge, just enjoy it as a treatment that you're doing for yourself, and just bring the things that you enjoy to do while you're there so that the experience is enhanced, because it's going to be a long day. It's going to be a little uncomfortable on that chair, even if the chair is comfortable, because you're going to be in the same position a lot. So if you have like good music that you like to listen to for a good part of the day, and if you have good shows, good YouTube videos, podcasts, a good book, you will get through it, no problem. I didn't find it hard at all. I thought it was going to be really much harder than it was for me. I watched YouTube videos and I watched Netflix. She provided that, so we chose shows together that we could watch. So mainly Netflix. We watched a few series together, and just it really went well. Honestly, if you like movies, save some movies on your Netflix, download some movies that you want to watch for those times. It's an important part of the installation to be able to pass the time. And if you like to sleep, if you like to just do nothing, and that's your thing, that will be fine too. That is fine. Yeah, that's fine. Next thing I would say to bring is a light lunch. Personally, because I was sitting a lot, and I am not an early eater, so I don't eat in the morning. I fast until lunchtime at least. I didn't bring that much food, but I brought food that would help me to sustain longer. So what I did was, the day before, I prepared a sandwich with good ingredients in the sandwich so that when I ate it, it would keep me longer. But I didn't bring anything to eat in the morning. So my first meal that I brought was a sandwich, because I didn't want to inconvenience her and ask her to the microwave or anything like that. I just wanted to be ready to eat whenever she said, okay, break time. And we took only 30 minutes to eat. So I ate my sandwich, and after that, I had snacks for the rest of the day just in case. And I tried to bring things that would, sustain me. So in my little lunch box with my ice pack, I had cheese strings, because cheese is something that keeps me longer than if I had crackers, for example. So I had cheese strings, I had almonds or cashews, or maybe it was a mix of nuts, whatever. I thought that would be more sustainable than bringing something sweet to eat. So I brought mainly things that would fill me up and keep me longer, like more protein than carbs. So my sandwich, of course, had carbs because of the bread, but I had a lot of protein in it so that it would fill me up and keep me longer. And in the end, I didn't even snack. I ate my sandwich when it was lunchtime, and I just stayed from lunch to the end of the day. I didn't need to eat anything. It's not unusual for me because I'm used to fasting. I'm used to doing fasts. So for me, it's not something that is unusual. But if you're used to eating every few hours, like every 2 to 3 hours or 4 hours, depending on what your routine is, I would say bring your snacks for the amount of time that you will be spending there. If you're somebody who needs to have your snacks, depending on who you are, I know if you get hungry, we can get a little bit not too nice, not too happy. So you have to know that you have to keep yourself happy. You have to know how you handle hunger if you don't want to bring a lot of food. But I would say bring stuff. Even if you don't eat everything, bring it just in case, and it'll stay in your bag for the next day. And then if you don't use it, you can put it back in your pantry and use it another time. So bring something that's non-perishable, something that's easy to eat. But again, like I said, you might not even want to eat that much because you'll be sitting on that chair for a long time. And last thing I would say to bring is water. You can also bring like maybe juice or whatever, soda, if you like to drink that for your lunch. But to stay hydrated, I would say bring a bottle of water. And I would say, because you're going to be spending a long time there, bring an insulated bottle so that you can put your water and it can stay cold for a longer amount of time, of course. So that's like basic advice that I gave. But I would say main thing is the entertainment. I would say most people would need something to entertain themselves. If you like to sleep, then that's your thing. But I don't like to sleep. like that, so I needed something to do. So I think I brought my laptop and my iPad, and I didn't even use any of it. And then the other thing is the food. Like I said, bring something to eat just in case, but you might not need to eat as much as you think, but bring something because you never know. And the water bottle, you're not gonna feel thirst that much. I didn't anyways, but I sipped through my water like very casually, very slowly throughout the day, and it was very, very, very beneficial. Oh yeah, and I forgot, I had coffee in the morning. Usually I fast in the morning, but I always drink coffee. So I brought my own coffee in my insulated cup so it stays warm, and I sipped through it in the morning, and I was able to last longer until lunchtime, which was at noon. Was it at noon or at 12:30? And then after lunch, we plowed through the day, and we didn't stop, only for like 5-minute bathroom breaks. Not even, like, how long does it take to go to the bathroom? Less than 5 minutes. So that's what we did whenever we needed to, her or me. We did it, and it was really good. It really, really, really went well. And at the end of the 2 days, I was sore. My butt and my back was sore, but I was a happy girl. So that's my advice on how to prepare for your installation day. Nothing really complicated, nothing really mind-boggling or earth-shattering, but it's good to hear different people saying from their experience what they found valuable. So if you think your personality is more like mine, take my advice. I keep looking on this side because I wrote down a few things. Thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you for my new subscribers. I see you, and I thank you for taking the time to subscribe. Thank you for taking the time to watch the videos. And hopefully I get more ideas for content on this subject or other subjects. I am a mother, I am a wife. I have, I'm sure, other things to talk about than my Sisterlocks. So hopefully it's something that is interesting and of value to you. In the meantime, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in another video. Bye.